Hello ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, bringing you the second set of the Winners League Semifinals between SKT and Hwasong Oz. Ssak winning the first game against Killer, and now he is going to be facing on Bloody Ridge Hwasong Oz's Deer. Very much an unexpected choice for Hwasong Oz. I would not have thought Deer to be one of their foursome that they send out. I really did think that was going to be Jaedong Haya, Perfect Man, and Killer. But deciding to send out Deer, so I can't imagine this being a sniping situation. I don't think it's very often that a team is going to prepare a sniper for Ssak. Maybe for fantasy you'd prepare a sniper. So must be just a chance for Deer playing well in the practice house, and I guess overall they just think he's going to be able to come away with the win, and that's really what's important. Is if they can come away with the win, that's all that really matters, right? And looks like what's going on here? No. And yeah, we'll see what he's able to do. This is Bloody Ridge, which is a pretty fun map. Basically, Heartbreak Ridge kind of turned a little bit, and it's changed a little bit, but definitely a pretty fun map. Bloody Ridge, PvT. Unlike Heartbreak Ridge, so far Terrans have actually had some good luck on this map against Protoss, winning about 45% of games or so. And we have a pylon gateway going down. It's almost like a halfway block in his main. I wonder if he's actually got some sort of trickery, some chicanery prepared for us. Maybe he's gonna block off the middle there with a Zawa and do DT drop or something a little bit sneaky behind it. It's just not a very normal position that you see the initial pylon gateway. So I suspect that there's something going on here, and we'll find out whether my intuition is correct or if this is just how he happens to want to play it. And not doing anything special. We will find out. Yeah, I mean, Deer really hasn't played a lot. He's got a grand total of 5 games, so yeah, we'll find out. I mean, he does have a couple good wins against S2 and C, so definitely I guess he's got some potential and they want to give him a chance, so see what he can do. Finally, the probe scout is going to be heading towards Ssak base, and he's going to get the scout off very, very quickly, and going to find out that there's nothing interesting going on here except for the lack of a wall. So probably going to see maybe an FD or something like that from Ssak. And probe just going to run away here, and yeah, there is a zealot in the way, and will we be seeing some kind of tricky build going on? I am keeping my eyes open. I want to see what he decides to do. This is just such a suspicious building placement, and Bunky, I think that is, trying to get the fans revved up for SKT1, kind of funny. And what is it? Click on it. Robo. So it's gonna be a Reaver build, probably here. Probably a Reaver build. I mean, it can still be like a 1-gate observer expand or something like that, or we could see a second gate late or something like that. But I really do think that there's going to be some sort of pressure coming off of this, some sort of sneakiness coming with this build. SCV getting the scout on the outside of the build and seeing that he can't get in, so now he's got to be a little bit suspicious. He's the first Dragoon as well, so not sure. So he probably doesn't really know what's going on here. So he's throwing down a second factory. Look at that, kind of towards the left of his main, not in normal position. So even if a probe gets in there, it might not actually catch it, which is kind of interesting. And there are some Marines pushing out. Probably should have a Vulture in support, maybe soon, no? And a Probe and a Dragoon are kind of chasing this SCV back. Nothing gonna happen here. No engagement gonna happen. I was suspicious of perhaps a chance an engagement occurring, and a little bit suspicious this SCV looking for proxies. Look at that, looking for the proxy Robo perhaps. I'm trying to see if what kind of build Deer has gone for. So, what's going on there? Just another supply depot, and we did see the robotic support base, so we are going to be seeing Reavers, and Reavers have been very, very effective versus Terrans lately. In particular, they've been very, very effective versus the One Rats Expo build, where the tanks and vultures and things are somewhat late, so the Reavers are particularly effective. This is going to be more of an I don't want to say old school, but a more traditional, I guess, Reaver build, build that he's contesting against. So he's going to be facing more units on the ground than he's maybe expecting. I really think that he was expecting to see a One Rats Expo and he was looking to take the win with Reaver play. But if he's got some good Reaver work, it doesn't necessarily matter. You know, you can still do a ton of damage with the Reaver, even if your opponent is not doing the One Rats Expo. We have a couple of Zealots picked up by that shuttle, and the Nexus hit coming up as well. So yeah, kind of a weird 2-fac going on here. So there are going to be a lot of units on the field, a weird 2-fac, and Ssak is just playing really defensive right now. I think he's just really worried. This is almost overly defensive for Ssak, but it could end up working out for him if he's able to catch the shuttle or pick off the Reaver that's inside. And the Reaver is going across the right side of the map now, and this is actually a very dangerous point for Deer, because if he goes too aggressive, he doesn't know about the 2-fac coming his way and all the tanks. So if he goes too aggressive with these Reavers, he could actually lose because he doesn't have anything at home to defend. Look at what he has to defend. It's like 1 Dragoon or 2 Dragoons right now. I think he's actually going to lose because that Reaver is going to be nowhere near his base to defend. This is nuts. This is nuts. He was forced to cancel the Nexus. He already canceled his natural expansion Nexus. So Reaver's going to do some damage here. We'll see just how much, but I don't know how he's going to be able to defend his main. This is crazy. Look at what's going down. He tried to put down a pylon to wall it in, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's only 2 Dragoons to protect it. He's going to lose this game. Deer is going to lose this game. I can't imagine that shuttle getting back in time, all because he didn't know where the army was of Ssak. And scouting is this is a scouting victory for Ssak, or a lack of scouting on the part of Deer, turning into a victory for Ssak. He did not know where the army of Ssak was. Deer did not, and yeah, that was so awkward. But Deer did not know where the army was of Ssak, and so he goes aggressive with the Reavers, and he loses the game. And that is the entirety of what just occurred here, and there really isn't anything else to say about this game. Who knows how good his Reaver Micro would have been against the army? We have no way of knowing. All we know for sure is that he's not going to get an opportunity to do much of anything. Yeah, I mean, he's trying right now. There's just not much he's going to be able to do. Mine's taking out that Dragoon, and once the Wraith comes into play, it'll be GG. Really, it's GG already, but you know, he's holding out hope because it's Winners League. Gonna get his get as much game time in as he can. And there's the Wraith, the Nexus in the red as well. So there goes the Reaver. There goes the Nexus. Now I'm just kind of... There goes the shuttle. What's next? There really aren't a whole lot of buildings left. Comsat station breaks down, but I don't think that there's any DTs, so it doesn't really matter. There's the GG finally. That was kind of a very late GG, but finally we got a GG. Not a good game from Deer, and I hate to say it's a waste of a play spot, but it really kind of was. Deer making that kind of, I mean, that's a really young player mistake to be that lost with your Reaver, having no idea where your opponent's army is and falling like that. I imagine he wasn't expecting a 2-fac. It's not really a common build anymore, but still, that's just that's a really tragic mistake here in the semifinals of the Winners League, and to lose one of your spots like that, that's really damaging, especially to Ssak. So now you're down 0-2, and either Haya or Perfect Man will not play, which is a, you know, I mean, Perfect Man probably will not be playing, which is really painful if you're Hwasong Oz. So that's that. They rolled the dice there a little bit with Deer, came out empty, and the weight on Jaedong's shoulders just got a little bit heavier. as he will probably be asked to shoulder more of the load. We'll be going on to set 3, and we'll see who they send out next. I expect that it will be Haya looking to get a couple kills for Wasling Oz before Jaedong is forced to come out, but we will find out for sure in just a few moments.